Are you a student struggling to manage your money? Do you feel like your money disappears faster than you can say tuition fees? Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 budgeting mistakes students make and how you can avoid them. Let's get real. Budgeting might not sound like the most exciting part of college life, but not creating a budget at all is the #1 mistake students make. Without a plan, your spending can spiral out of control. One coffee, one online order, one Uber ride at a time. It's like going on a road trip with no GPS. You might end up somewhere, but probably not where you want to be. The fix? Use budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or even a simple Google Sheet. Track your income, your recurring expenses like rent and phone bills, and set limits on non-essentials. Number 2, underestimating small everyday expenses. It's not that $4 coffee that breaks your budget. It's the $4 coffee every day, 5 days a week for a month. It's easy to ignore small costs because they don't seem like a big deal. But when you add them up, you're suddenly wondering where your $200 went. The solution is to review your spending weekly. When you look at your bank statement and see how much went to food delivery or streaming services, it can be a real eye-opener. Here's a common budgeting trap: not knowing the difference between needs and wants. Sure, that concert ticket or the latest phone might
Feel essential, but in reality, they're wants, not needs. Needs are things like tuition, rent, groceries, and health insurance. Wants are everything else that you can technically live without. We're not saying don't treat yourself, just make sure you're taking care of the essentials first and setting a monthly limit on discretionary spending. Mistake number 4, overusing credit cards. Now, credit cards aren't evil. In fact, building credit is important, but relying on them for
everyday spending without a repayment plan, that's a slippery slope. You swipe now, but future you has to pay later, with interest. And if you only make minimum payments, that $100 meal could cost you $150 or more over time. Use credit cards only for planned purchases you know you can pay off in full. And never, and we mean never, use them for impulse buys. And finally, mistake number 5, not having an emergency fund. You might think, I'm a student, I don't need one yet. But emergencies don't wait until you're older. Your laptop could break. You might have to travel home suddenly, or deal with a medical expense not covered by insurance. An emergency fund doesn't need to be huge. Start with $100, then aim for $500. Keep it in a separate savings account, so you're not tempted to spend it. Let's quickly recap the top 5 budgeting mistakes students make. Not creating a budget, underestimating small expenses, confusing wants with needs, overusing credit cards, skipping an emergency fund. Avoiding these mistakes doesn't mean never having fun. It just means being smart with your money, so you can stress less and enjoy more. Let's hear from a few students who made these mistakes and turned their finances around. Student 1. I used to spend nearly $200 a month on eating out. Once I tracked my spending, I realized I could cut that in half and still enjoy good food. Student 2. Credit cards were my downfall. I racked up $800 in a semester, but now I only use them for groceries and pay them off every month. Student 3. Creating a budget gave me control. I stopped guessing where my money went. Now I know. Here are 3 simple tips to help you budget smarter today. Automate savings. Even $10 a week adds up. Review your budget monthly. Adjust based on your lifestyle. Use cash envelopes or prepaid cards for non-essential spending. Budgeting isn't about restrictions, it's about awareness. When you know your habits, you can change them. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and share it with your friends, because everyone deserves to have control over their money. And don't forget to subscribe to Finance Youth for more smart money tips made just for students like you. Let's make your financial future bright, one smart choice at a time.